My light that I have used my entire time on YouTube just broke. Hey guys, so today we are doing a different type of video to our usual reactions and dance covers, because today we're going to be sitting down having a nice little, you know, Q&A session. It's been like probably a couple years maybe since I last did a Q&A with just me. Like maybe when I hit 40k, remember? Could not have been that long, can it? But I feel like in those couple of years I've changed a lot as a person, and obviously I've gained a lot more of you guys, and I feel like you guys don't know a lot about me, which is sad. So over on Instagram a couple of weeks ago I asked you guys some questions. If you're not following me over on Instagram, you missed out. Make sure you go and follow me. It'll be down in the description. Cheeky little plug. And today I'm going to be answering your questions. So let's get. So to start off, I think I'm going to answer, like, do a little FAQ section. So there are a lot of questions I get asked a lot, not even just in the Q&A of this, but like in comments, on streams, all the time. Lots of stuff I get asked a lot in general. So I thought I'd answer those things first. So, hi, my name's Lexie. I am 19 years old. My birthday is the 4th of March 2001. I know. I get called a baby so often because I always find it so strange how if I say I'm 19 to someone, they're like, oh, okay. Then I go, yeah, it's born in 2001. And everyone just kind of goes like, excuse me? But yeah, I'm a 2001 baby. My height is another thing that people always ask about. I'm 5'10". Bang on 5'10". Yeah, that's tall, but I'm not 6 foot. At some point people thought I was like 6'1". No, I'm 5'10", which is tall, I know. But it's all in my legs. You can't tell when I'm sat down, but when I stand up, like, they're long. They do be kind of long though. Another question that I'd like to answer. People always ask me, why is there an A on your necklace if your name is Lexie? People think I've got like a secret boyfriend or like something like that, and to answer to that, I freaking wish I had a secret boyfriend, oh my god. But Lexie is actually short for Alexandra, which is my full name, which is why there's an A on most of my things in my room. It's all A's because yeah, Alexandra shortened to Lexie. The more you know. I live in England. I am from the UK and I live in Brighton, which is like a little seaside town, very, very down south. I'm not from London, but I'm there a lot. So a lot of the time, if somebody doesn't know England that well, I do kind of just say London, but I am from Brighton. Oh yeah, my eye colour. People ask about my eyes a lot. People are like, are your eyes green or blue? My eyes are hazel. They're a mix of green and brown. Fun facts. That's completely unnecessary to this. Anyway, let's move on. So the first question is, are you planning on going to uni / are you doing a gap year? Love from London. Oh, my love to London, one of my favourite places on the earth. Yeah, the last Q&A I went to go film but never uploaded, I was on, like, it was like a couple weeks before I was going to uni, and bruh, in 2 weeks so much changed. So I was originally supposed to go to uni on like the other side of the country to where I live now, and so you guys know there's a funny story to this, okay? So I was supposed to go to uni. I'll talk about what I was supposed to be doing as my major later on because I think there's a question about that. Around that time, it was after Stray Kids and where I met my friends G and Intira. I tweeted about, it was the dumbest tweet. I think it was about like Felix's hair. Felix's hair was brown and I like freaked about it because, you know, I do be simping. G replied to the tweet and was like, oh, me and Tira are going to Thailand, we're gonna see him with his brown hair. And I was like, stop it. And she just replied, come with. And I was like, yo, I'd love to, but my mum would never let me jet off to Thailand when I was supposed to be going to uni. Next thing you know, I dropped out of uni to go to KCON Thailand. That sounds really, really bad, but I'm a big believer in gut instinct, and I just had such a gut instinct that uni wasn't where I was supposed to be. Like, I felt sick at the thought of leaving. I didn't feel like I was doing the right thing. I was doing the bloody IKEA shop and I didn't feel excited, and I was just like, yo, this isn't it. And I started panicking about it a lot. It made me very anxious. And then my dad one day was just like, you don't want to go to uni, do you? And I was like, no. I cannot explain to you the instinct I had to go to KCON. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, going to KCON. It was the most amazing experience. I did vlog it. If you haven't checked that out, be sure to go check it out. But yeah, at the moment I'm currently on a gap year, going into my second gap year, but now that I've started, I can't really see myself going to uni anymore, which is strange because like my whole life I've been like, yeah, I'm gonna go to uni, I'm gonna go to uni, I'm gonna go to uni. And then when it got to going to uni, I was like, this ain't it. If I ever really got the chance and I felt like I really wanted to, and there was something I felt like I really wanted to do at uni, I definitely would want to go. But right now I feel like it's just not what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Okay, would you ever watch an anime series or movie? By the way, love ya, I love you too. We talk about this a lot over on my streams. I've watched like Studio Ghibli films, obviously, like those really popular anime movies. The only anime I really watched is Sailor Moon when I was younger. I feel like if it's the kind of thing I got into, I would not be able to get out of. But I I'm gonna give it a shot. I will at some point. I would definitely like to. Next question is, what's your major? So when I was supposed to be going to uni, I was supposed to be going to an acting school to do a degree in acting. Acting and dancing have always been very big passions of mine. Like, I grew up doing a lot of performing arts. Actually, school was quite stressful for me because I grew up very academic, and my school very much pushed me to be on the academic side. I did pretty well at school. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I got really, really good grades at school. They sorted out like Oxford interviews for me, and at one point at my A-levels they wanted me to do like maths, further maths, English, and like a science, and it just wasn't what I wanted to do. I had to push against them a lot to kind of do what I wanted to do, and I ended up following more performing arts, which I'm very happy for because it makes me very happy performing. Oh my god, Troy Bolton who? The next question is, aside from K-pop, what are your favourite music artists? Okay, so my music taste is very, very like all over the place because I listen to pretty much everything. So I grew up on my mum's side. My mum like listened to a lot of band music, so I grew up listening to stuff like Foo Fighters, Arctic Monkeys, Coldplay, one of my favourite bands. Anybody who knows me would know that. Red Hot Chili Peppers as well, I really love. And then on my brother's side, he really liked heavy metal, so like Evanescence, Slipknot, Led Zeppelin, Linkin Park, all that kind of like heavy rock music. So I grew up with a massive rock influence in my life. I also really like the mainstream stuff, like I really like Billie Eilish, I love Dua Lipa, BB Rexa, all of those, Ariana Grande, all of those like mainstream female artists. I also love a little bit of older Justin Bieber, like mainstream pop, Ed Sheeran, all that kind of stuff. I also like older music, so like Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, and then Tears for Fears, Hall & Oates, all that kind of stuff. I also really love rap. I listen to a lot of rap. Post Malone is one of my favourite artists as well. Kendrick Lamar I really love. I like a bit of Migos. All that kind of stuff I really like. At the moment I've been really digging Lauv. Lauv has been like one of my favourite artists at the moment. I also really like, I just like club music, like house, EDM. That's something I listen to a lot at the moment because it's summer. Martin Garrix. There are a couple of, one of my favourite is Medusa, who is a like British artist. Also Joel Corey, Calvin Harris, David Guetta, Zed, all those kind of artists. I really love that kind of music, like house beats, you know. Okay, so my top artists that are Western, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, 5 Seconds of Summer, Dua Lipa, Coldplay, Maroon 5, oh I love Maroon 5, Zayn, Khalid, and Michael Bublé. That's my secret double life, okay? I just listen to so much. I listen to everything and I love everything. Yeah, I literally listen to everything. Okay, next question. How did you start your YouTube channel? Where did you get the idea? How did I start a YouTube channel? I think it was one time I just did a reaction just for fun to Girls' Generation's party, and I went to Amsterdam for a weekend and came back and the video had like low-key popped off and I was like, yo, this dude be kind of sick. So I was like, why don't I make like a K-pop related channel? Because obviously I really love K-pop. And I actually tried to start my channel several times. I filmed an I Got a Bow dance cover. I filmed Only You by Miss A dance cover, which is one of my favourite K-pop songs. I filmed several different covers to try and start my channel, but never really had the courage to post them. But then in the end I just like, screw it, and did it. My first official cover was Thou Should Bet Someone Like You, and it was filmed in my garage compound, and it was the worst thing ever, and I don't ever want to have to watch it again. But yeah, I just kind of did it because I wanted to, I guess. Like I was bored and loved K-pop, so. Oh, next question. What's your MBTI type? I am an ENFPT, but a very interesting thing about me, ENFPT is me bang on, by the way, but an interesting fact about me is that I'm an ambivert, so I jump between being ENFPT and INFPT, which means if you don't understand MBTI, I jump between being introverted and extroverted. When you do an MBTI test, at the end, it shows you like your percentages of how extroverted and introverted and like stuff like that, and my introverted to extroverted is always like 49 to 51% either way. So that's something that I learned about myself that actually made a lot of my traits very understandable to me. But reading up on my personality type, I read through it with my friends as well, and they were like, that is so you. So I'm definitely an ENFPT. Like that is bang on me. Oh, okay, the next question is interesting. It says, when are you going to dye your hair? And they want me to dye it pink. Those of you who follow me over on Twitch, if you don't, please go follow me over on Twitch. We have a little party over there. I said that if I hit 10k followers by the end of the year, I'm gonna dye my hair lilac, because lilac is my favorite color. It's also like my brand color, I guess. So yeah, go follow me over on Twitch, because if I hit 10k by the end of the year, I'm dyeing my hair lilac, which is scary because I've never dyed my hair ever. My mum was always like, you're not allowed to dye your hair, and I'm like, Kpop, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll dye my hair lilac if that happens. What is your main stan group in K-pop? Okay, the main groups that I stan, so you guys know Stray Kids are like my alt group, they're my favourites. At the moment NCT have also been killing it, so I'd say NCT, Stray Kids, Blackpink, Twice. Those are my 4 favourites. But if I had to pick 2, probably Stray Kids and Twice and Blackpink just like fight too much. I could never choose between them. But yeah, Stray Kids is probably like my favourite group. The next question is, have you ever visited Korea? And no, I haven't. And I was supposed to be going in June with my brother, but you know, Miss Rona said no. And then I was supposed to be going again in September, but I probably won't be going then either, just because I think I'm just gonna stay home, stay safe for the rest of the year. But next year is gonna happen. I think me and a certain someone are gonna be staying over there for like a month. So if you're watching this, I miss you. Yeah, look forward to that. I'll probably vlog it, do some things over there, but yeah, look forward to that, I guess. I know I am. Do you like rock music? Yes, I do. Like I said earlier, I grew up listening to a lot of rock music, you know. Wait, what groups didn't I say? Oh my god, I'm just trying to think of some and it's stressing me out. I can't think of any more. But yeah, I listen to rock music, I really like it. Oh, Paramore. Paramore are one of my favourite bands as well. How did I forget Paramore? I recently got back into their music as well. What was your favourite choreography to learn? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Just the first one comes to mind, Adios by Everglow. I remember being really, really fun to learn. What other ones were fun? I'm trying to think. I really enjoyed Icy as well by ITZY. Feel Special because I really, really loved the song. Probably those ones, I guess. Yeah, also Dreamcatcher. Learning a Dreamcatcher choreography was so good because it was so difficult, but like just really, really good. I really enjoyed learning Dreamcatcher. So yeah, probably those ones. Next question is, where do you find your makeup references? Okay, so I'm really not good with makeup. I feel like I'm surrounded by people who are amazing at makeup. Like a lot of my close friends are so good with their makeup and I suck at it. So I don't really have references for my makeup. I kind of just do it and I hope it looks alright. I wish I was better at makeup, but I'm not. I'm just like trying to make myself look like less of a troll. So I don't really have any makeup references. Yeah, I just like fresh, pretty makeup. Yeah. Next question is, what's your best memory? Okay, do you know the first one that's coming to mind actually? Oh my god, I feel like all my memories have just gone out my head. Who am I? So KCON, the days after when we were in Thailand when KCON had ended, I also vlogged, but you guys never saw because I never posted them. And we went to this beautiful park and there was like a massive lake and there was just so many birds and stuff everywhere. And I don't know what was wrong with us, if we were just sleep deprived or what. We were like talking to the pigeons in Thai. Because we were like, oh, they won't be able to understand English, so let's just speak to them in Thai. And I don't know what it was about it, but we were like wetting ourselves, like absolutely dying. And I don't know why it was so funny. If I find a clip, I'll put it in. And Tira just said that she's going to speak to the pigeons in Thai because they won't understand English. Sawadika! Sawadika! Pigeonka! Sawadika! Lexika! Sawadika! So yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind, funny. Which is weird because I haven't actually thought about that memory in a very long time. That just came to mind, so yeah, thank you about that. The next question is a very interesting one. Are you in a relationship with Kai? Please be honest. I love to please be honest in this as if I'd lie about it. I am very open with you guys. No, me and Kai are not dating at all. I even specified in a photo of us that we are not dating. He's one of my best friends and I do love him to pieces, but he's literally like my brother. Like, I have a lot of love for him, but not in a romantic way at all. And it's so funny how a lot of you guys assume we're together or ship us together because we see it and we're like so no, we're not together. The next question is, how have you been finding Twitch streaming in regards to how it helps being in isolation? So like I said, I've started Twitch streaming. My original intents were to play video games over on Twitch, but right now my setup won't let me, so we're just doing chatting streams until I can like sort stuff out and play games. And I'm actually finding it really fun. I've had a lot of support over there and I'm having the best time. Streaming is very addictive because especially when you're in isolation and who you talk to is limited, being able to go onto a platform and talk to people live is very nice. And when I did my first stream I was terrified. I remember calling G and being like, I don't want to do this, I'm absolutely terrified. Everybody over there has made me feel so comfortable and I do not deserve the amount of love that I receive over there. But I'm very thankful and I'm working hard to constantly improve my Twitch for you guys. So if you're following me over on Twitch and you watch my streams and stuff, thank you very much. And I promise better things are coming. Next question, when did you officially get into K-pop and what's your all-time favourite dance? Okay, I got into K-pop in 2013 and I was a massive, I started off as a massive Girls' Generation stan, then I got into Girls' Generation and EXO. And then it was FX and Shiny. Then it was Miss A and 2PM. Like, you don't understand. Oh my god, Miss A and 2PM were like my everything. But yeah, I kind of got into groups in pairs. And my all-time favourite dance. Every dance has just come out of my head. Oh, I also love any Girls' Generation choreography. Into the New World. I Got a Boy. Genie. Karma Butterfly, one of their Japanese songs. Just any Girls' Generation song as well. I love the choreographies too. But I also love the choreography to Feel Special by Twice. Bruh, there's so many. Okay, the next question is a really difficult one. If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask? This is gonna sound really deep and philosophical, but I'd like to know if I will become like truly happy in life. Like if I will be happy within myself in life, because right now I feel like where I'm at in life right now, I just don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm very much questioning where I'm gonna end up, if I'll be happy with where I end up, if I'll ever be like happy. And I don't mean happy in a way it's just like, oh, I'm feeling happy today, as in like happy. I don't know how to explain that. Like, yeah, that's very deep. I don't know. Next question is, what is your quarantine routine? So recently I've been so busy. So busy. So I wake up about 8 o'clock to get ready to go to work, because I'm still working. I'm a key worker, which means that I'm still working even in quarantine. So I wake up about 8 o'clock to go to work. I'm at work for a couple hours in the morning. I then come home at about 11 o'clock, try to film something, like a YouTube video if I have one planned. Then at 1 o'clock I stream until about 3 or 4, and then I go to work at either 4 or 5, and then I work until midnight. And then I go home, I'll work out, go to bed about 2-3 a.m, depends if I'm binge watching something, and then restart. Honestly, recently in quarantine, you guys would know, I play a lot of games, and recently in quarantine I've been playing lots of like League. Bruh. I'm so addicted to that, and I know a lot of you guys are going to ask, so I would just say now, my champion I main on League is Morgana. Controversial, I know. I like playing her on a bottom lane support. When I first got into playing League, actually, I went straight in with Darius, because I was like, you know what, Summoner's Rift ain't ready for me, we're gonna rock up, we're gonna just like go crazy. And then I kind of realized the more I played that I actually prefer playing long range champions, and I really like Morgana. I tried playing as Lux because lots of people recommended Lux to me, but I don't know, I just can't get into her powers too much, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm not good enough. Nobody's really good at League, let's be real here. Unless you're really good at League, you're not good at League, you know. But yeah, I'm so bad at League, but I'm high-key addicted to playing. But you know what, I'm yet to meet anyone I know on Summoner's Rift. I always see people go like, oh, I bumped into my friend on Summoner's Rift. That's never happened to me. Maybe it's because I have no friends. Okay, what fruit best describes you? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm thinking of a peach. I don't know, just kind of like, you know, a peach. Like, you know, bruises easily. Or maybe I'm a banana, because I'm like long and I bruise easily. Oh, maybe I'm a banana. I'm putting way too much thought into this, right? For God's sake. Yeah, okay, let's say either a banana or a peach. What's my inspiration? I think when I say that you guys are like my inspiration, I genuinely mean it. I'm inspired by you guys in a way that you guys inspire me. I think I'd be in a completely different place right now if it wasn't for YouTube. I'd be on the other side of the country, probably miserable doing acting, very not in the right headset. And even though I'm not really in the right mind space now either fully, you guys help me a lot with that, and you guys really do inspire me to become like a better person and to improve all the time. So even though it's cringy, yeah, you guys are my inspiration. First thing you're gonna do once Miss Rona's ban on society is lifted, girl. Right, I am getting my ass over to London ASAP because K Events is calling my name. Get some good content for you guys. There are so many people that I'm planning on working with and doing stuff with. The rest of this year, especially after everything that's gone on with the virus, I'm just gonna stay at home, just like really work on my YouTube and my Twitch and everything, just to really just get out some good quality for you guys. Okay, next question from my boy SJ. Favorite ice cream flavor? And if you don't pick pistachio, I disown you. Sunny, I've never tried pistachio ice cream. Oh my god, I just heard you gasp. I could hear you gasping in the future watching this. But my favorite flavor of ice cream, I love cookie dough ice cream, but I also really love mint chocolate chip. Oh, is that controversial? I love mint chocolate ice cream. But I also really love sorbet because there's no dairy in it. Lemon sorbet, raspberry sorbet, coconut sorbet, anything. But if I had to pick two favorite flavors, definitely mint choc chip and cookie dough. If it makes it any better, I'm also a big advocate for pineapple on pizza, so if anyone was gonna hate me, just hate me already. The next question is another very popular one. Do you have a boyfriend? And no, I do not. I've actually never had a boyfriend before. Fun fact about me. People are always like, what, you're joking? No, growing up, my mum was always like, you're not allowed a boyfriend, first of all. I live in a very small town where everyone like knows each other. I've grown up with the same people my entire life. I've never really met new people, but I'm a big believer in like fate, as I said earlier, so it doesn't freak me out too much because I'd like to think I'll meet someone that's like perfect. But as of right now, I've never actually had a boyfriend, which is kind of embarrassing to say. But you know what? We're at that point. We're at that point. I can trust you with this information. Oh, another question that people ask a lot is what like my ideal type is. When it comes to like looks, I don't really have a particular look because like, I don't know, I feel like I find lots of different types of people attractive, but the main things that I do look at that I find like, that I notice the most is I like nice hair and a nice smile. I like it when people have really nice smiles because obviously like I feel like everyone's their most attractive when they're like happy kind of thing, you know? So I really just love a really nice big bright smile and nice hair. I also like it when someone has like a unique or charming characteristic, so stuff like, you know, dimples, freckles. Like, oh, like an example of that is I recently realised that Jeno, like, I never really followed NCT Dream very closely, I've just always listened to their music, but I was watching Jeno's ASMR channel because all I do is watch ASMR at the moment. He has like that mole under his eye and I found that so charming and cute and just like, ugh. But I'm definitely a personality over looks person, like 1000%. And I guess like I would like someone who has like similar music taste to me, similar hobbies, so like someone who can dance. Or I also like somebody, oh my god, anyone who can like draw or play an instrument, I'm like, ah, okay. As a person, I feel like I'm very 0 to 100. I can go from like wanting to just sit and watch a movie to being like, eh. So someone who can like do that too. I don't know, just someone who I can vibe with. It's just a vibe, you know? It's a vibe. Someone who's like, is very active and like, has to have a bit of crackhead energy, you know? I feel like I've got a lot of crackhead energy in me. You need to be able to keep up with that, you know? Physical attributes, definitely smile, hair. Personality traits, just like good energy, good vibe, high energy, crackhead energy, listens to the same music, kind of thing, you know? Just, yeah, someone who's just like similar to me and compliments me well, I think, yeah. Let's just say that, let's just say that. Okay, next question. Would you ever get a K-pop related tattoo? Would you even get a tattoo regardless? Whoa, some of these questions are so relevant, I'm kind of shook. I don't think I'd ever get a K-pop related tattoo, but I was actually talking to Desi, who does reactions also on YouTube, my guy, go send him all the love, about a tattoo I'm going to get. And for a long time I wanted, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I've always wanted a tattoo that I've got, but like people don't notice that when they notice it they're like, oh. So one day I'll just get it and not say, and maybe you guys will notice it in the cover or something, I don't know. I couldn't figure out what exactly I wanted it to be, I only had a rough idea. And I was talking to Desi and he went, yo, you strike me as the kind of person, like you remind me of this. And it was so perfect. And then it also had a link to my YouTube channel and the whole K-pop Korean culture aspect of my life, that it was just so perfect. So I have an idea of what tattoo I want to get, but I'm also very indecisive. I feel like if I got a tattoo, I'm terrified that I'd change my mind or that it won't look right or that I want to get rid of it. So I think it's gonna take a while for you to fully like do it. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. So I guess keep an eye out. The next question is all in capitals. It's like Stray Kids' favourite song. Thank you for the capitals on that one. My favourite song of theirs is probably Insomnia. Their entire I Am Who album is probably one of my favourite K-pop albums, full stop. It speaks to a lot to me as a person. But my favourite song is definitely Insomnia because first of all, if you know me, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know I struggle to sleep so much. Like I really am not a person that sleeps a lot. I do struggle quite badly with insomnia. But then it's also just a banger of a song. I love hearing Hyunjin and Changbin sing and oh, I just love the song. So probably that, but I love all of their songs. Like they're one of the only groups that genuinely do not have a song that I hate. Like I do not dislike a single one of their songs, and that's on 3 Ratchet being mother hecking talented. That was a good one. Oh, what was my best subject in secondary school? Okay, so like I said earlier, I was very much like a goody at school. Okay, so my favourite subjects, obviously I loved drama and dance, but also English was one of my favourite subjects. I studied English all the way through my education. I did it at A-level too, and I was actually, fun fact, I was in the top 3% of the country for GCSEs when I did my English exams. Fun fact. I also love PE because I love like sports. I guess that's it. Like off the top of my head, those are my favourite subjects. Maths can do one. I do not like maths. And maths does not like me. Next question is your favorite dance style. So growing up, I did a lot of contemporary. I did ballet dance pretty much my whole life. And I really miss doing contemporary because I haven't done that in a very, very long time since I left education. But I've always loved commercial dance. So I think that's why K-pop appeals to me so much, because it has a very hip-hop commercial element to it. So definitely that, but I do have a big love for like my classic dance styles of like contemporary, ballet, tap, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I guess commercial and contemporary. What's my favorite album that I own? You know what, I can answer that so quickly. Okay, give me a hot second. Oh my god, it's right at the bottom. Fudge. Oh my god, I'm fully about to... There are a couple more that I really, really love, but these are just the first two I picked up. Definitely, so I Am Who. Oh my god, the little like thing that goes around it, isn't there? Ugh, this is my favorite K-pop album of all time. All time. One of my favourites, definitely. I just love this album to absolute pieces. Cannot fault it, absolute masterpiece. Nothing will ever top I Am Who. Honestly, when Levanta came out, people were like, yo, this is it. But I was like, you know what? I am loyal to my queen, Miss I Am Who. And then the other is Twice This Feels Special. And G bought this for me for my birthday and I cried like a little girl because I love this album so, so much. And I just love Twice, and this album is unbelievably good. So, you know, it's just like a win-win, you know? And where the heck did I put my phone? Where do I get most of my clothes from? Pretty much like 80% of my favourite wardrobe is all Yes Style, so yeah. What was your favourite part about visiting Thailand? Okay, first of all, Thailand was the first time I'd ever been in Asia. And just the whole culture of it was unbelievable. Like, I had so much fun. The food was incredible. I loved how hot it was. Like, I'm so much more of a rather hot than cold person. So I was thriving, living my best life. I was warm all the time. The tuk-tuks, I love tuk-tuks so much. You'd know that if you watched the vlog. Everywhere we went, I was like, can we get a tuk-tuk? And then obviously KCON itself was incredible. Many good memories from that. Many memories that I still can't wrap my head around. And I can't thank everyone who made it that enough. And it was also one of the first times that I've been very much recognised in public. Where I live in Brighton, K-pop isn't really a big thing. But then I went over to Thailand and we couldn't walk down the street for more than like 5 meters without getting stopped by someone who was like recognising us or pointing at us or like taking photos of us or whatever. So it was definitely a very surreal experience. Being able to be like in a beautiful country with some amazing people doing what I love was just the best thing ever. First K-pop dance I ever learned. Love your videos. Thank you. I Got a Boy by Girls' Generation. And that's on period. What plans did Miss Rona stop for you this summer? Bruh, I was supposed to be at KCON LA and KCON Thailand. I was supposed to be in Korea in June. Like, there are so many things that didn't stop for me, but you know what, I'm a big believer in fate and everything happening for a reason, so we're gonna take it in our stride and we're just gonna say, you know what, it's the world's way of saying just keep working for now and then next year bang it out, you know? That's what I'm telling myself. The next question is, what is the most stressful part about being a YouTuber? And this is sent by a girl who I really miss, and I hope you know that I love you. There are so many positives to YouTube that kind of outweigh the negatives, but the negatives kind of are big ones. I feel like the main thing people would expect me to say is hate, but obviously that kind of just goes over your head. There's only so many times you can get called like ugly and annoying before you're just like, okay, thank you for your feedback. But I guess the main thing for me, and again, this is kind of going to go deep, I've found it quite difficult to trust people now. I have a relatively big YouTube channel, I guess, but I'm also friends with people who are big influencers and stuff. And when you have that kind of, not fame, but that kind of image, I guess, I don't know what to say, because I would never say I'm famous or a celebrity by any means at all. Status, I guess I'll say status. You start to question why people want to talk to you. After the whole Felix thing happened, I had so many people message me on Twitter that were like, hi, do you want to be friends? Do you want to be friends? I had people go like, oh my god, I really want to be friends with you. Do you want to come with me to like the Stray Kids Paris concert? I'll pay for your ticket. And it was like so obvious that people didn't want to be friends with me for me. They wanted to be friends with me because they wanted to get like an interaction from Felix. I really struggle to trust people anyway. But furthermore, when you don't know if people are talking to you because they actually like you, or if they want your subscribers, or if they want to get to use you to get to somebody else that you know that's successful, like, yeah, I do struggle to trust people because I've been in situations where I've met people and they've had no interest in me as a person, and then they'll find out that I do YouTube and have a lot of numbers, or that like I'm friends with a YouTuber that they like, and the next thing you know, they won't leave me alone. And it just makes you question everything and makes you question why people are talking to you, kind of thing. Like, I'd like to not think that people will try to use me, but it's definitely something that is always in the back of my head, which is why I have a very small number of friends, because I know that if I have to keep someone close to me, I trust them 100%, like with my heart and soul. But yeah, I really struggle with that, and whenever I meet someone new, it takes me a long time to think like, do you really like me? Are you pretending to like me? Which is a very toxic mindset to have, and it's something I really want to change. And I feel like very much eats at me, but yeah, that's definitely one of the most stressful parts about YouTube. And also, on a lighter note, just trying to stay on top of stuff. If you have a video that does really, really well, or you get a load of subscribers over a period of time, you really, really want to keep it going. And that kind of stress of wanting to perform well definitely gets on top of you. Yeah. What concert were you most looking forward to this year? Oh, 1000% Stray Kids. Not even for the main point that they're like my favourite group. Stray Kids is one of the first concerts that I actually met a lot of friends at, and a lot of the friends I have now I met through Stray Kids. And we were actually all talking on this group chat about how when we went to Stray Kids we were going to meet up and like see each other all face to face, and we were so excited for it. And then it got cancelled and we were all very upset about it. Yeah, I met a lot of friends on Twitter through Stray Kids. Obviously met G through Stray Kids, Intira, like it's crazy how much I got, like how much I gained from going to that concert. That's probably the concert I was most disappointed got cancelled because of all the people I was going to see, and then obviously KCON and stuff. But if I had to pick like a solo concert, Stray Kids. Oh, what is your sign? I didn't say that when I answered all the FAQ questions. So I'm a Pisces, and I'm definitely Pisces, very emotional. I cry a lot. Okay, I say this a lot on my streams, right? I don't cry a lot, I just get very emotional. So Pisces are very stereotypically empathetic. I feel like I just feel other people's pain a lot. But I'm not massively a big believer in like horoscopes and stuff. I find them very interesting and I'll read them and be like, oh, that's kind of relatable. But I don't like, you know, live, die, breathe by horoscopes. I just find them very interesting. What's my favourite SHINee song? A Woman of Taste. So, okay, one of my all-time favourite SHINee songs is probably Everybody, if we're talking title tracks. But at the moment, I've been going back to their Odd Eye album, just unbelievably amazing album. View really do be that bitch. But that's an album I've been going back to a lot recently. But I guess my all-time favourite SHINee song is Everybody, but Replay was also one of my all-time favourites, but now I can't listen to it without me getting like really upset. So yeah. What songs do you prefer to listen to during this period? Okay, so during this time, I've been getting in my feels a lot. I've been listening to a lot of Coldplay. I'm always listening to Coldplay though, like, but particularly Coldplay and Lauv, I've been listening to a lot of. Lauv is so like, Lauv makes you want to get a boyfriend just to break up with him and be heartbroken kind of thing, you know? And Coldplay makes me want to be in love so bad, like, ugh. But those two together, yeah, I've been in my feels a lot during quarantine. Oh, favourite concert? Okay, definitely 1000% again, Stray Kids, because it was the first time I got VIP at a concert, and obviously like the fan interactions were really good. Also my first like high touch experience, even though it was scarring and I was a mess, was amazing. Yeah, that concert led to a lot of things going on to me, and honestly I feel like if I hadn't gone to that concert I would be at uni right now, which is a very weird correlation. I'm not going to go into it too deeply, but yeah, that concert just means a lot to me, and I feel like it was a big, sounds bad, I feel like that concert was a big turning point in my life. And a lot of things wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have gone to that concert. But yeah. And yes, those are most of the questions. Sorry, there are so many that I didn't answer because you guys really came through with the questions and I was kind of shocked. I hope you didn't find this video too boring. I feel like I rambled a lot. But yeah, thank you to everyone for sending in questions. I hope you feel like you learned a little bit more about me. If you enjoyed, just give this a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment if you want to see more Q&As in the future. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.